Hi everyone, Scottish Railway Maniac here, just with a quick little video of the Enwins Fireless Andrew Barclay, the Enwins Models, sorry. This is a 3D printed kit. I've had it for 2-3 months. I got it at the end of the last year. Really nice little kit. I really like it. This was one of the pre-painted kits. It's just the body kit. It was one of the pre-painted kits that I bought for £65, I think it was. That was when he just started up the business. So he's a fairly new business, but he does a lot of industrial kits. You know, prime example here, Fireless Andrew Barclay. He's got the little Avon side that Cadbury's owned. He's got a what is it? A Great Western. I think it's the Great Western Hunslet that Cambrian once had. So the Great Western absorbed Hunslet. So it's a small business. It's just starting off, but it's really nice, good quality 3D printed kits. They're not resin. I think the correct term for the plastic is PLA. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's nice to have kits again, to maybe industrial kits, because there's not that many of them made. There was a really nice company. I think it was about 4 years ago it closed. They were called Enwins Models, and they did some really nice Andrew Barclays. You've probably, if you've seen any of my other videos, you've probably seen one or two of those. So I was lucky enough to buy a few before he closed the company. So again, it's nice to see these little industrial steam engines or locos coming out again, kits being produced, because the market really has been lacking one of these for a long time. I don't actually know of anyone who produced a kit of this before Enwin came along. There is another kit of it now produced by Enwins Models. I have bought that as well because I really am a big Andrew Barclay fan. This was the first one I got, and this is the one that really kind of got me back into building kits, really. So so it's a big thank you to Enwin for selling this to me. So it's, as I say, it's a pre-painted kit. He does sell them unpainted on Shapeways. I can link his Shapeways shop in the description. I think they're around £35–40 for the unpainted kit, which isn't too bad. Let's just lay it on its side. So this mounts, as you can probably tell, on the Dapple Hornby Pug chassis. It's a nice simple modification. Well, there's a few modifications, and what's quite good is Enwin, on his YouTube channel, he's done tutorial videos on how to do them. So again, I can link them in the description. So it's just a case of the cylinders. You can see where they originally mounted at the front. So that's just a case of taking the cylinder block, severing it into two, and re-gluing it to the back. And there's a small amount of filing, so on the brake operating system at the back, and the top of the brake shoes. So they again, nice simple modification. So it's really straightforward, and then you can paint the chassis to match the loco. As you can see, I've done that. So it's, again, nice and simple. Runs really well. I'd definitely recommend getting one of the newer Hornby motors as opposed to the original Dapple motor. I mean, it'll probably still work, but just to be safe, just to make it that much more smoother, especially over the points, because the Hornby pugs are notorious for stalling on points. That unfortunately is a bit of an issue with this. Not so much the kit, but the chassis the kit uses. It is unfortunately a bit of an issue, but it's something out of the hands of this kit. So we're here to review this, not really the chassis. So as you can see, it's been detailed slightly. These are Narrow Planet works plates. They're Andrew Barclay works plates, so they are accurate. I've got them on both sides. I actually bought these for my friend, but he turned his nose up at them, so I kept them for myself. So I've fitted a 3-link coupling. I was supplied with the coupling mount. I forget the correct term. The oval section with the hook. I was supplied with that when I bought the kit, as well as the buffers. I don't know if it was because I was a first customer, or one of the first customers. I was supplied with that. But otherwise, you know, nice and easy to find these things. So it's just a case of drilling them out, and you can have them sprung. These ones aren't sprung, but you know, you can have them sprung. So it's up to you. I've also fabricated a brass coupler, little bar. So it's just been angled down slightly, just for the height of the couplings, height of the coupling hooks. Sorry. So that's correct for, you know, it doesn't pull too much because obviously it's an industrial small 040, so it's not you know, particularly strong, especially given the fact that the model is quite old. Really, the chassis, the system, it's quite old, so it's lacking, maybe compared to a Hornby Peckett or a Hatton's Andrew Barclay. It's not quite as powerful, but as you can see, I've got the coupling hooks on both sides, so it will, you know, go quite happily in either direction. I do need to do some work on the motor though. I want to fit a DCC chip because I plan to take this to my club show later in the year. So really nice kits. I would highly recommend them. You will have to do a small amount of filing here and there just to get things very smooth, especially if you have OCD. So you know, none of these things straight out the box, none of these kits are 100% perfect, so you have to persevere and do a little work to them, and they can be really nice. I'm hoping to get a few more of the Enwins Models body kits soon. I would quite like to get his Great Western absorbed Hunslet, but I've got quite a few projects on the go, so I'm saving it for a later date. The molds, I don't quite know if you'd call them molds because it's 3D prints. The CADs for these have changed ever so slightly since I bought this one. I think they now come with the filler tap. I've actually fitted this filler tap separately, but I think they do come with that now, and the funnel is slightly further, I think it's to the right, as per, you know, accuracy on the real engine. So this is one of the first kits, so it hasn't had those updates, but I presume if you were to buy one now it would have those updates. So yeah, nice short little video just showing off this really nice little kit. I'll link his tutorial videos and his YouTube channel in the description, as well as his Shapeways shop and his Facebook page if there's any of you who use Facebook. So really nice little model, just wanted to show it off. So thanks very much for watching, and I will see you soon.